Hey guys, welcome. And actually I'm now in a different country, believe it or not. Even though, you know, it's still in Rome. It's Vatican City, which is a different country. Now, I've actually already been in there, but yeah. So let me just say that this morning when I was here trying to film, it was raining, and now as you can still hear, it's very windy. But it was raining and it was like I was soaking wet. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna walk around now, and after that I will show you how it actually began and how it was raining like crazy and when I went inside. So here we are at the big square. So every now and then, definitely with Easter, you have the Pope who will be standing on one of those balconies speaking to the people, and then this whole square will be basically filled with a lot of people. This is of course one of the most religious, well, I could say, places to visit for a lot of people. You know, you have, for the Muslims you have Mecca, and this is probably for a lot of Christians, Vatican City is the place to go at least once in your life. Now for me it's just a place with impressive buildings and impressive statues everywhere. So for me it's not really like a religious reason why I'm here. But let's walk around. Let's see what we can find as per usual. Who knows what will happen? Well, like I said, I've already been inside, so you will see the results of it later in the video. Luckily the weather did clear up, because it was so bad that everything, but literally everything, was soaked, like from my shoes, well, nearly to my underwear. So and it's all to do actually, because if you want to go in, luckily for one thing it's free, because it's great that you're allowed to go in, and churches here in Rome are all free. But there are a lot of people there, and maybe you can already see it on the camera, but basically that is the entrance. And well, you know, there's no roof, so if it rains you just have to stand and wait there. And the reason for it, why you have to wait and stand there, is because there's a security check there that will go check your stuff, your bag, if you don't have any kind of like weapons on you or whatever. And they also now check your temperature to see if you don't have any kind of symptoms for COVID. So they don't want to see if you have been vaccinated, they don't want to see like an antigen or whatever, but they still do want to measure your temperature to see if you don't have any, well, I guess symptoms in a way. So, and one thing that the camera really doesn't pick up very well is actually how large it is, this building. Because maybe you can see it in the distance there, you can see people that are walking in now into the basilisk, but it's enormous. You'll see that later in the video. You see me standing there, and when I said to you guys in the Colosseum that you sometimes cannot imagine how big something is, that's really is something else. Now the Colosseum is huge, and definitely if you stand next to it, but compared to what's going on inside there, wow, definitely. Anyway, so here we go, Vatican City. It's super small. It's basically this square, and there are some buildings there where you cannot go in yourself, because that's for the people that work here. A little bit around, I think it actually starts there. It starts basically the city itself, or country, and then there's like a long road that goes down to the river. A lot of people here actually always like to take selfies, like pictures. It's a hotspot for that, for sure. And that's also something strange. There is police here, of course, that's not so strange. But the police here is from Italy, and I would have actually expected that there's police and military here from Vatican, but that's only inside. So outside it's just basically police from Italy. And yeah, of course, sure, you know, Vatican City is in Rome, but still with its own country and its own entity and such. I thought maybe they have their own police as well, but apparently not. Not that it really matters, but that's something that I always like to think about. So now the line of people is not that long. Definitely not like as in the morning. When I came here really early, there was not a whole lot of people, so I didn't luckily have to wait a long time in the rain. But when I got out, that was an hour and a half later, the line was basically still going on here all the way up to where those people are now standing. So that was a lot longer. So, and I'm really lucky now that it's dry and that I was able actually in the morning to go there, even though it was raining, that I was luckily very quickly inside. And inside it was nice and warm, so I cannot really complain. So yeah, I was here also on Sunday morning, and that was something a little bit different, because on the Sunday morning I was actually not allowed to go into the square at all. And I will put that video, because I made a small video about it, I will put that video at the end of this one. But yeah, for now I would say I will go back to the original video that I started making in the morning. So you will see it now, how it was in the rain, and of course how it looks inside. So see you there. So this is now the early morning, and I will definitely redo the shot about the Vatican City, because look at this, it's raining, it's really pouring down. My backpack is actually soaking wet, as you can see. So yeah, and there is somewhere there, let me see if I can find it. So maybe you guys can see it in the distance. There's a screen there, and there's a line to go into Vatican City. Now the problem is it's raining and I only have this with me, no umbrella, no nothing. So I'm either gonna have to stand in the rain, wait, or yeah, well, I guess it's the only option. So far my shoes are also soaking wet. It's like they're shiny from the water. Oh my god. Oh, literally in Vatican City. Oh my god. So yeah, I guess I have to go out, stand in line, and redo this nice intro of Vatican City probably later today. Apparently it's gonna be sunny again, so let's hope. Anyway, I'm gonna try to stand in line. Wish me luck. So I actually made it through to the security, through the long lines in the rain. So you have to, they're basically metal detectors, so they're gonna check everything, and then they're gonna check here actually your temperature to see if you are, you know, not having a fever or something. But I made it. It's feel a little bit soaking wet. My hair looks like a mess, but hey, you know, we're here. So I think that we can go, well, we have to go actually around it. Of course there's the guards with the special uniforms. You probably cannot see it, but I will probably get a better chance later on. So we still have to go a little bit through the rain, but yeah, let's go. Let's get in there. So yeah, as you can see, it's pouring rain outside. It's well, luckily we're now inside, and we're inside the Vatican. And yeah, let's start filming. Let's see what we can find. Plenty, as per usual. Oh, your souvenir shop, of course. To walk a little bit more in the rain. So see you on the other side. Wow, look at this lovely mosaic. Wow. You know, as per usual, as I always say when I enter a church or something, you know, like a holy place, or I'm not religious at all, but I can still find these things really amazing to look at, and they're really beautiful too. So I always recommend it, even if you're not religious. You know, but of course everybody visits Vatican City, right? All right, warning. Oh boy, my enemy, 551 steps, 135 of the Spanish steps, sure, no problem. 200 what was it, 220 or something in Brno in Czech Republic. Fine too. 551? Oh boy.